I grew up watching anger move like weather through the house. Never knew which version of the night was coming out. Learned to read a room before I ever learned myself. Keeping every thought locked up and sitting on the shelf. I swore I'd never be the man that made me feel that way. Never carry pain around and hand it off someday. Never let frustration turn to something people fear. Never make somebody shrink the second I appear. So I spent years running hard in the opposite direction, trying to build a life untouched by his reflection. Every flaw I saw in him became a line I wouldn't cross. Every choice he made wrong became a lesson from the cause. But life has a way of showing things you couldn't know. The older that I got, the more I saw beneath the show. I only judged the surface and the things that hurt the most. But the older that I got, the more I saw what lay below. Cause I started seeing battles underneath the things I hate, and questions I avoided slowly waiting to be faced. We walked the same road, wearing different shoes, fighting different wars, but carrying the same wounds. I spent years running from the man I swore I'd never be. Then I saw pieces of his struggle looking back at me. We were parallel lines, moving through the same pain. Different choices, different lives, but the damage looked the same. And I ain't saying he was right for the things he put me through. I just finally see the scars beneath the things he do. Then one night I caught myself staring at the ceiling late, carrying the weight of things I never learned to say. Trying to hold the world together while I'm coming apart, and keeping everybody out of what was in my heart. I started seeing how a burden changes how you think, how pride can keep a man from asking for the help he needs, how silence gets mistaken for control when you're afraid, and how pain can build a prison that you live inside for days. Cause I started seeing battles underneath the things I hate, and questions I avoided slowly waiting to be faced. And but somewhere in that anger was a truth I couldn't see. He was fighting something long before it ever reached me. And maybe that's the part that took the longest to accept, that hurt can move through generations if it's never dealt with. Not because we're destined to repeat what came before, but because pain unattended always looks for another door. I spent half my life asking why he was the way he was, and life asked me the same question, and the answer wasn't simple. He wasn't a monster, he was a man in pain. And sometimes those are the hardest people to understand. We walk the same road, wearing different shoes, fighting different wars, but carrying the same wounds. I spent years running from the man I swore I'd never be. Then I saw pieces of his struggle looking back at me. We were parallel lines, moving through the same pain. Different choices, different lives, but the damage looked the same. And I ain't saying he was right for the things he put me through. I just finally see the scars beneath the things he do. The older that I get, the less the picture stays the same. I stopped seeing only anger, started seeing pain. And no, I never justify the things he put me through. I finally understand how two lives can run beside each other. Parallel, parallel.